was muted the entire time. Well, yeah, it's been 4 months since I opened this save, and I did open it a little bit in as update 8 experimental launch just to see like what performance is like, whether it's crashing or not. I was running a couple of crash bugs, which seem to have resolved with the latest patch, which has been happening daily, so I thought it's a good time to jump into it. I mean, performance is definitely an issue, stability is an issue, but in the end, it's all part of the early access experience, which I'm trying to capture with this long play anyway. So we're gonna soldier through it and see how bad it gets or if it's going to be much better. So the plan here is partially because I need to reacclimate myself with where I was in progression, and also because I've not done this since the start of the run. I've been pretty much very quiet while just playing by myself. This is going to be kind of like a tour of current progression in my run. I am in tier 7, right before building nukes, if I remember correctly, and it's pretty much powered by coal. I'm not a fan of fuel power at all for various reasons, and the idea of just building lots and lots of coal power has always been hilarious to me. So this is the central base. Part of the reason that this run was built the way it is kind of like to squeeze a lot of machines into a single area to see like what performance is like, and obviously like the best practice is to not do this, because FPS tanks really fast. But I'm really curious, and I definitely am paying the price already with experimental, because performance is just not good. Like, there's a lot of micro stutters just like walking around, especially in the central area. Back to the central area. I forgot how to even get in. Oh, here we are. Like, just looking down this, especially with the lights on, seems to just tank FPS a lot. I got stable 60. I've been maintaining stable 60 in update 7, and update 8 obviously has a lot of changes under the hood. But yeah, like I said, so it's going to be like a base tour of what I've been building and what the plan is, and then I'm going to turn Lumen on, for better or worse. This entire place just goes extremely dark when that happens, and then I'm going to see, like, take a few steps into seeing if I can kind of like salvage this space and this layout to play well with the new lighting setup. I mean, there's probably a lot to say about Lumen itself, but we get there when we get there. So this is the main building. There's 3 wings, and these are all manufacturer / blender wings. They're 4 walls tall, all connected to the central shaft, which is a really bad idea. Wait, no, this is the bottom area. These are all assembler and constructor wings. Up top is where the manufacturer wings are. There's like 4 walls tall, while down there's 3 walls tall. So it's another 3 wings. They're kind of like set up in a hexagon pattern. Like going outside is probably going to be easier to see that. And it's surrounded by a ring which has a train track going around. Basically the whole idea is to have outpost building stuff that I need, and it's all getting sent in through belts, like so. And it's very work in progress. It's probably best to go through the south. It's got the best view. So yeah, 3 wings up top, 3 wings at the bottom in a hexagon format, or at least double triangle formats. An example of the work in progress stuff. I'm probably going to tear that down and redo it because I'll be redoing it in a way that plays nice with Lumen. So this is the main train line going out to the big train network. Like I said, it's going up 1 big circle around the building in the center. The building in the center is probably going to have most of the high-tech stuff, like building a radio control rods, the fuse module frames, and so on and so forth, which I do have going, and there is the drone part which brings stuff in and out. But yeah, right now most of it is just like the buildings is there, but there's not much in it just yet, because there's not much resources actually even going into the building. Slugs respawned. I'm definitely noticing that the Blade Runner has a new sound. The jump is really satisfying. What's my volume? volume is like actually. It's a little bit soft. Okay. Yeah, like I said, all this is probably going to be rebuilt. This was done in a hurry just to get stuff going. I'm probably only rebuilding all this after nukes are up as well. That's probably the next big project. Two big projects actually. First is nukes. The second is expanding the train line, like that I talked about, across the entire map, because I want to unlock recipes before I really build anything. If not, I'll just be like destroying stuff and rebuilding it. Right now power is coming from the coal plant, like I said. Gonna head over there. And this entire save is completely unmodded. It's no save editing through Skim as well. Just for the hell of it. I mean, I have much easier time doing a few QL mods, but for early access I prefer not to, just so that issues with the game, whether it's quality of life or balance or whatever, rather than solving it with a mod, just trying to rough it out with what's in the game provides much better feedback, in my opinion at least. So this is the main connection between the base, and the coal plant. Oh, there is a bug with the display on the controllers. They're not aligned to the actual controllers. Wait, I know how to fix this. No, it didn't work. Re-equip them? Yeah, that fixed them. Saw that on the QA site. Yep, stop definitely respawned. The slots have all respawned. And we're coming up on the coal plant, being fed by this bus with coal coming from the Dune Desert over there. To, if I'm not mistaken, 212 coal plants. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, 6 full rows. 6 times 32 is 192 plus another 20. Yeah, it's all stable. See, 212 times 75 is 1500. Sorry, 15,900. So yeah, that's right. So this is pretty much the first completed project of this run. Well, let's say completed. It's functional, but it does not have like the architecture yet, and I'm just not interested in doing that until I get further in the run. This is just a waste of time. I mean, a lot of this stuff in this run is a waste of time anyway, but there are different tiers of waste of time. So I kind of came out with a design with it, which I'm happy with, but I've not replicated it across the entire thing, which I'll do at some point. So yeah, there's more coal coming in, and then the free from Dune Desert tapped. So since I'm probably not coming back here, should just turn on Lumen and see how it looks with Lumen before going back to the base. Running pretty much all on medium for performance sake. I'm not sure how much of an effect this has. Like, I've been setting it to 60 and 100% and I really can't feel much difference. Illumination, reflections on. Holy cow! Yeah, holy cow! It's much better at a glance. Like previous to turning it on, it kind of had a washed out look. I'm not sure if I'm just remembering wrongly, but it definitely looks a lot. It looked a lot less saturated than when it did when I played in U7. This shadow definitely looks a lot more convincing. Oh god, this is all super dark and the water is disappearing. I'm guessing something's not right with the water right now. But it's got a vibe. It's definitely got a vibe. with like pretty much the only lighting coming from these indicator lights. I remember, yeah, over there actually were floodlights, but it's a disappointing amount. I feel like it probably needs to be angled to project further. And but yeah, so when I said I want to redo the lighting in the main area, I don't want to go too crazy just yet, because I'm pretty sure the overall look and feel of the game is still in flux, because this has not been out on experimental just all that long. So like I don't want to go into the nitty-gritty of like getting everything lit to the point when I'm really happy, and then having all be destroyed by just a couple of tweaks. Let's go back to the base through this way. Just take a look at the source of the coal. And here we are. Part of me wants to make it perpendicular, but well, it works now. There's no point. I guess running back to the base on foot is going to give a very nice view of the base as well. So again, this is Lumen on, and from my previous experience a couple of days ago, the base looked like absolute shit inside. Bunch of biomass burners just in case, although I don't think this is necessary anymore with the new priority power switches, I guess they're called. Blueprint designer. I know what that is. That was when I was doing this stuff. Having it off the ground and just aiming it there was a very easy way to do that. Well, the shading is, again, it's definitely a lot more convincing. These lights probably need to be a different shade now, because it just looks kind of weird. They're bluish while the desert itself is orange. Alright, let's take a look at the inside with Lumen. I am so... Honestly, a part of me is just really depressed that so much effort into the original intended look is going out the window, but I mean, them's the breaks, early access. So this really looks dark. Really was not the intended look. It looks like an abandoned factory, to be honest. Just gonna turn it off for a moment. Yeah, I mean, I guess like flipping it back and forth, it kind of looks like shit, but I'm just so used to this look at this point. It's obviously a lot easier to see what's going on with the machines. Whether like power is on, whether the electric cables are connected and stuff like that, whether there's product on the lines. It's just really easy to see. It's very brightly lit, and I mean that's the whole point of all the windows here anyway. It's supposed to be convincing that a lot of sunlight is coming in, and when we turn on Lumen now, it's... honestly looks like Resident Evil. Doesn't look like a factory game anymore. I mean, like, it's a cool look, but seeing stuff at a glance is just much harder. And yeah, again, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to solve a lot of this with like careful sign placement and all that while keeping performance in mind. But yeah, it's just such a different vibe from what I intended. And the inside is... holy shit, it's just... I can't see anything. I mean, yes, you can make it out, but it's... yeah. I'm turning it off just for comparison's sake. This is what I'm used to. This is what I'm really, really used to. Oh shit, no. No. Confirm to not save. Okay. And it's not a matter of not having lights, so right now my lights are set to night only, which is why they're off. Wait, no, not that, this one. It looks weird as hell. Uh-oh. Poisoned. Might need to reload. This shit's not working as it should. Surprise. And yeah, there's definitely performance drops. Holy shit, the frame rate just tanked. I'm watching Streamlabs and it's a slideshow on Streamlabs. I'm getting like maybe 20 on what I see. I'm just going to check the stream real quick to see whether is Streamlabs just displaying it slow or the stream itself is delayed. Okay, the stream itself seems fine, so it's the Streamlabs display that is dropping frames. But yeah, all that being said, there's a lot of work to do. I also have a list of stuff which I noticed on Sim, the interactive map, little building mistakes here and there within this building, which I might as well fix now. Since I'm here, since I'm playing this again. But yeah, I just wanna try to get started on a solution, whatever that solution is for this lighting situation. I mean, just as it is, it's got a vibe, but it's just not practical. This is really just not practical at all. All right. Mistake number one is that this entire building is fed electricity through the wrong means, and it actually was causing a crash issue in update 7, which I did not realize was being caused by that, but subsequently checking it out in Sim. So, let's explain the setup. Power is supposed to be coming from a central... power is coming from the coal plant, southwest over in that direction, comes in through this, and then it goes around, and then basically it's supposed to come through this central shaft first, and then go to the lights, and also go to each wing through the central shaft, just so that there's a hierarchy to the power, which makes the conditional power poles and all that work. The problem is the power right now is coming through this, which is actually part of one of the light networks, and then connecting through the main shaft through the light network. So that light network is always on, which is a mistake. And I already saved, so could actually like just start doing surgery and fixing the problem. Let's see. Yeah, this additional wire should not be there. That's how the entire building is being powered right now, I think. I mean, easy way to find out is just delete the power line. Yeah, it does seem to be going outside, so if I delete this, all the lights are off, so correct. That's what's supposed to happen. I'm gonna rebuild that little piece here. Alright, so everything is off as it should be because I just disconnected the power. Wait, why is it green? Ha! Interesting. These should not be green when there is no power. and reconnect the power the right way, which should be... I can't see shit, so I'm just gonna make a temporary connection from the outside in, which is use the south wing. This is the south wing with the drone ports. So just temporarily gonna bring this inside, just so that I can start fixing everything else. Oh man, there's so much stutter. Almost unplayable. Alright, so this is coming from the outside. It should have my 15.9. There it is. Jeez. Okay, where is the... Let's connect to this first and sort it out later. Yeah, power is back on. And this is the way it's supposed to work. And just make sure, yep, power is back on. So the first thing that I wanted to fix, and obviously the fix is temporary while I figure everything else out. Alright, performance. There are way too many lights here. Like, FPS is definitely tanking right now because of the lights. And they are not really costing all that much anyway. So... Yep. My FPS is back. It's back to 60, so it's definitely light related. The stutters are still there, but the FPS outside the stutters are much better. So there's definitely way too many lights, and while I do believe that the performance will get better, it's just not helping the vibe in the first place. So I need to rethink the entire light system, unfortunately. Starting with this. I'm guessing we can get rid of each alternating one and not suffer that much extra darkness. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of the bottom ones as well. Okay, that's -4 lights. It's still kinda jerky. It's probably a okay compromise in terms of the amount of lights. Probably going to get rid of these completely, the ones at the corners of the triangle, because when they're on, they do not do shit. Wrong ones. Either that or... okay, wait, these probably have to get rid of them as well. Okay, that's a bug. They should be turning on. Night mode is off. Lights are on. Connection is connected. Let me just actually just save and reload and see if that fixes it. Experimental, baby. Please don't crash. It didn't crash. And the lights are still off. What gives? Okay. Yeah, it is connected. Night mode is off. I need to waggle it. No, it's not working. Hello? Maybe it's just as well that we're getting rid of it when it refuses to work. Alright, what if I disconnect this and connect it directly to the power grid? Yeah, it's still not working. What in the hell? What if I rebuild it? Yep, now it's working. Okay, maybe it just needs to be rebuilt, but I'm not rebuilding it anyway because, like I said, it's just a tiny little halo here which does not do anything for the rest of the room. So it's kind of like a waste of performance just having this here. So just as well, goodbye. I mean, if they ever change the behavior of the lights and like it bounces a lot more, I guess I could just rebuild it, but right now it's just not worth it, which means we can just get rid of all of them in the entire building. Fourth floor done. Third floor. Second floor. First floor. Might as well get rid of the infrastructure that they will use. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it there just in case I rebuild the lights. But so the alternative is to use emitters. I mean signs with the emissive. But before that, I'm gonna turn the these lights back off as well. Alright. Alright. So let's see. I've totally forgotten where everything is. Alright. It's a little bit too high. It's probably okay. Shenanigans. It's pretty much the story of my life. All shenanigans right now. Something like this. Is it free? Glossy. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's hilarious that this provides more light than that. I mean, again, there was a nimbus of light here which was really bright, but other than that, it just did not do anything at all. Get rid of text. And copy this. Right, there's an icon there. There. I'll buy that. it's definitely a lot darker than it was in update 7, but it looks cool rather than awkward. Right. Actually, it does mean that this entire thing can go because it's not connected. But I'm gonna leave it there for now, just in case I change my mind. Yep. This is so dumb. Alright, Next up is the fact that this is just casting light in a really inefficient manner as well. I am wondering if... Wait. Why is it connected over there? Okay, I'm very confused. It might be in my best interest to actually tear all this shit down and just redo it again, because I'm not seeing why this should be connected here. Oh, no, it's not connected. It just appears to be because it's going through the light. And it makes a lot more sense. Yeah, the cable actually goes through the light. That being said though, like I said, it's just incredibly sad. I feel like to highlight this door visually, having a light on top of it draws attention better rather than having a light across the building like shining at it. It's just very basic visual cueing, so let's get rid of it, put one up here. And this goes to... this one, I believe. Yep, okay. It's so sad. Let's turn it up all the way. It's still so sad. It's probably an angle. Rebuild it again with a slightly... one more. Jeez. Looking better, definitely looking better. Like the eye gets drawn to this, which is above the door. This is so absurdly dumb. Oh shit, it's becoming nighttime as well, which changes the entire... But yeah, I'm guessing that just having this as a style guide of the these 2-meter signs along the bottom is going to alleviate a lot of the problems, because it aside from casting light, it also shows like where the walkways are just at a glance. So holy shit, light has changed. It's evening time. Just repeat that over the sides. Just repeat it on all 3 sides actually. So here, 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 here. Removing the rest. And copy. No wait, it didn't copy. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm not like super happy with it, but it's a big improvement on like the default state after loading with Lumen. And I had 2 here as well. Gotta change this later. I'm curious to the performance impact after I do all 4 floors. Is it going to be like bad or is it going to be acceptable? I don't think it's going to be as bad as the lights when I had more lights there. But I know for a fact that spamming signs is just not very friendly to FPS to begin with. But this is a necessity. It's an absolute necessity to actually see anything. Okay, we have done 1 floor. Yeah, so the difference between this and this is kind of massive. Really can't see shit up there. So yeah, already an improvement. Let's see, what did I do? It's right on the black line. Angle is okay. Okay. It's still so dark. Oh my gosh, and yeah, the actual production wings are just impossible to navigate. There's no light at all. I'm not even sure how to begin. I don't think doing the signs, the sign emitters here are going to really do much because it's just not enough real estate. We've got to figure something out. And it does seem that the whether they cast light, they emit light or not, only triggers the closer you are. Like over there is, you can't really see the floor until you go close to it, which is a shame, but it's just gonna be the way it is. I'm so not happy with this. It helps, it helps. I think 2 is okay. It's so hard to see the staircase. Going up to the storage. And oh my god, storage area itself, holy shit! There actually are hypertube exits, and it's just all pitch black right now. How do you even begin to solve this? Performance here is better than freaking. It's the stuttering. It's better than down there. So I'm wondering whether. Can we afford more? I guess we find out the hard way. If it's really just starts becoming slideshow, then that's when it's too much. For now. Wait, is this pillar not centered? Why is it? Oh, okay. Optical illusion. No. It's a little too much. It's, at least it's bright as hell now, but it's definitely a little too much. Okay. Jeez. You can put signs on beams. Oh. Alright, this needs a solution somehow later. But before I forget, I should just duplicate my work on the other side. So this here is not gonna happen. Oh wait, no, it can. This one. Let's duplicate my work. I feel like Satisfactory is also like basically using up all my system resources because Streamlabs is running like a piece of shit right now. So that's another issue to be able to have to sort out later. But yeah, again, I'm not super happy with this, but it's a much it's an improvement that I can actually see where I'm going. And yeah, removing the amount of actual lights rather than the signs probably is going to help performance a lot as well. Just out of curiosity, getting out of the central areas, Streamlabs actually does sort itself out massively. So whatever is in there seems to be choking my CPU a lot. I mean, spoiler, is probably the lights. Doing it for every level. This is the kind of shit that you want to be able to blueprint, but there's no way to blueprint it, I don't think. Yeah, the reason I want to do it for every level right now is to check out the performance impact, because I'm pretty sure it's not being culled. I don't think the engine is capable of being that smart. So wherever we are in the central shaft is going to see all the signs that we put down. And that's potential to get really, really ugly. So just making sure after doing all floors that it's not like a complete slideshow. Because if it is, we gotta think of yet another solution again. Alright, that's all of them. Yeah, Streamlabs is definitely going to absolute shit in the central shaft. Like whenever I come out here, it just becomes smooth again, both on Streamlabs itself and the stream when I'm monitoring it. So the big question is it just lights, or the game itself, or lights and signs, or who knows? Alright, keys as well. Let's see. 1, 2. I just had a thought. Is my VSync on? VSync is on. Max FPS. I know this is bugged. It's actually 60, although it doesn't show that. no improvement in Streamlabs. I gotta figure that out as well. In the meantime, two more floors. Okay, that's a little bit of an improvement. So what I'm realizing right now is if the stream quality is terrible in here, even though the stream is kind of like secondary and the performance is okay on my part, but if there's a choice between like doing it later when performance gets sorted out versus doing it now, I might as well do it later. So maybe the best use of time right now might be to go do one of the other projects instead. And the obvious one is getting a little bit done on the train network. I've totally forgotten how to even build that shit, like what I need, and wait, I do have blueprints. It's a whole bunch of pillars. Alright, so it's concrete, quartz, lots of steel. Tricky stuff that I have quite a lot of in my inventory, but trains themselves were steel beams, steel pipes, if I'm not mistaken, and I had a construction train, I believe. It's along, yeah, it's over there, I can see it. With a whole bunch more material. So let's see what's in the construction train right now. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, before that. Okay, that's an easy fix, which is just putting some signs here. This is so dumb. This is so incredibly dumb. Hey guys, look, there's a hypertube here. Yeah, back to 60. Streamlabs is back to 60. Wait, can I not? What's going? Oh, I know why. It's because it's docked. It's cancel docking. Cancel docking. Turn off self-driving. God damn it. Cancel docking again. Leave. I see why. It's because my docking is the same button as leave. Let's see. Key bindings. Exit vehicle. Wait. Ah, okay. So, alright. It's a shit ton of concrete, a shit ton of steel, some quartz, but mostly steel, some pipes as well, hypertube. Let's go and get some quartz and I should be okay to do some... I need concrete first though. There's a whole bunch of concrete going in. So my train, oh shit, my train currently goes this way, and I believe he is Rocky Desert and he is the oil and at the west. I can build this right now, this little bit. Jeez, lighting's terrible. Quartz, 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 quartz. Where the hell is my crates? This is so dumb. There it is. Pick up more quartz. Screws, that's not quartz, that's freaking screws. Where the hell's my quartz? Oh, there it is. Get more concrete as well. We shall be on our way. Yeah, the moment I get out of the base, frame rate just improves dramatically. There we go. Should have also grabbed a bunch of Nobilis and ammo just to be able to clear out stuff. That's a lot of stutter. Holy cow. Yeah, this is unplayable. This is very unplayable. I'm assuming I ran out of VRAM. That's been an issue. Oh wait, it's back. Oh shit, I went down the wrong place. Okay, well, let's just go through. wrong way again. Oh wait, no, it's correct way. Okay, cool. Right, so this was where my shit was at. I mean, the end of the line. It needed to go up a little, and then basically a straight shot southwest, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I really should have brought Nobles. I do not have any on me. No. Should I just go back, get them? Southwest should be. So there's two options, going over this or kind of like shimmying here and or less elevation. Only one way to find out. So again, all this would be much easier just having Skim to help rather than doing it manually and seeing if it's okay and then adjusting. But I've done this entire run so far without any outside assistance, so... where's my foundations? Wait, I actually have a toolbar for that. It's been so long. It's been absolutely so long. Apparently I don't have a toolbar for that. So and I've run out of iron plates. Hooray! Oh, I know. What we usually do for this is... How do we build the concrete version instead? I know. Materials, concrete, and then grab this. Yeah, the way I'm looking at it is probably a better idea to build it to the right, like I was saying, just wrap around that little thing, just so that it doesn't have to conflict with this pillar here as well, before it turns to the left, to the oil shore, the western shore. Yep, so measuring backwards. Probably one more just to be safe. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be the angle for our track. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left. Sorry, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And off we go. Building train tracks is honestly the second least favorite thing in the game for me right now because it's just so tedious. And the only thing I dislike more in a new run is going to find all the hard disks again because I've done it so many times. It's just not fun anymore. At the same time, I kind of don't feel like unlocking it, even with the AGS and stuff like that coming up. I mean, it goes back to what I was saying about the default state of the game without cheats and without mods makes for better feedback. But at this point, I already know that I do not like that activity to begin with. But at the same time, it's not going to be something that affects most people because, like when this game comes off early access in 1.0, people aren't going to play like 20 times. I mean, it probably will, but it's different from doing it during early access over and over again because of the changes in the run. Okay, just looking at this, it's probably going to be more than 6 tiles of difference. So that kind of like, it's a self-solving problem anyway. But what I need to do is get rid of those poison rocks. Which was going to be like what we have to do anyway. But since we're here, we have ammo. Let's get rid of stuff up here. I wonder if this road is new. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go back and get our Noblisk to clear all this. I mean, it would have been possible before update 8, but since we have the option now, why not? Oh god, I don't have a way back up. Let's see. 4. Yeah, we're gonna need to get our Noblisk. In the meantime, since we are already here, we must have dump some resources here. good enough. Ah, shit. Let's see. I hope that didn't break anything. I don't think it did. Okay. Let's see. Turn off. Let's go manually ignore that signal. Okay. I'm just kind of scrubbing through the YouTube video, and performance is absolute dog shit. I mean, again, it's much better on my end, but apparently Satisfactory is just hoarding so much of the CPU and everything else on my computer that Streamlabs is just struggling to even put a decent picture up. Which is hilarious, because it's supposed to be like hardware. It's supposed to be done on the hardware. But even like sending the image to the hardware is just choking off. Oh boy, huge freezes again. Whenever we're crossing like boundaries, it just freezes up. It's kind of like the border freeze for world partition when you're at the edge of the square, but it's a little bit harder to tell when you're at the edge right now because it's no longer squares. Assuming that's one of the big things that we should still work in progress. Alright, time to get my noble discs. Yep, back to being a slideshow on Streamlabs again. I might actually try switching to OBS as well, just to see if performance is better. I kind of doubt it because, again, Satisfactory is just hogging all the system resources. I'm just glancing over to the Streamlabs preview, and it's an absolute slideshow. YouTube is slightly better, but it's still not as quote-unquote smooth as it is on what I'm seeing on my end. Wait, where the hell are my Nobles? Again, it's been so long since I played this run. It has to be here. Nobody's, no, not here. Right, only 50? Pretty sure I had way more than that. Let's go visit the temporary shit that I threw together to make the noblest. South side, no, it's this side, down there. I think. Oh yeah, there it is. No wait, this is black powder. I might need to make them manually. Oh man. Okay, well, since we're here, let's grab some black powder. Like, even as it is, kind of lucked out because there are other people who have runs similar to this where it's just completely unplayable, like 5 FPS light shows and all that. So it could always be worse. Excuse me. I'm getting this incredibly weird vibe, like, this is not a factory I built, this is a factory that I found and I'm trying to like restore it or something. Oh, okay. Actually, before going back out, I should test the Novelist on the gas pillars just to make sure like it's going to work with the regular ones and not like need a cluster Novelist or whatever. I know there is a, yeah, right over there. Let's test it on these. Oh my god. That's just so satisfying. Literally every Satisfactory player who's been playing this from before update 8 for any length of time would probably find that satisfying as hell. That's a very interesting way for it to disappear as well. Alright, and since we're here, we might as well just make the most use of the inventory space we have and let's load up on more shit. Probably iron plates. I was running out of iron plates. Plastic as well. I just should get as much ammo as I can carry as well, since I'm gonna be out for a while. Good enough, I think. Okay. I don't need this. Can carry more concrete, I guess. Concrete is always a safe option. Never have enough concrete. And just a little bit more quartz. Alright, and off we go. Construction again. Wait, where the hell's the... There it is. It's not exactly a unique opinion, but performance aside, Lumen looks incredible. I mean, there's always massive stuttering at this stretch for some reason. Alright, we're back, and we are back with our noblest this time. Ha 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 ha. That is really so satisfying. Oh, okay, that's an interesting look. I'm guessing the metal floors are just really reflective. Where's our power? This power wasn't connected. Oh, it is. Okay, so it's connected, so we can just use this. Get our whole pack going. Missing iron rod. Do I have? Here we go. So this so we have range. Hmm. I'm wondering if this waited till UE5 because the destruction effect is something that's in UE5. The mesh deconstruction. Oh wait, no. I remember the Broken Rocks already had that kind of. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's inside the raw quartz. That's so dumb. What? Yay. Is there one left there, or is that a visual glitch? Okay, what I'm realizing is the blueprint I have might have problems being this low. So, just for convenience sake, should be okay. Time to count tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How tall is this? Okay, it's been so long since I last played, I've forgotten pretty much everything that I was doing. Alright. 1. 3, 4. Yeah, it's a little bit too low for that to actually catch on, so it's gonna have to be this height regardless. Okay, well, not the end of the world. It's actually a very awkward slope. Yep, it's not working. In which case it's going to have to do the halfway thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, it's actually an odd number. God damn it. How many steps up? 1, 2, 6 steps up. This is very, very annoying maths. 6, 8, 6. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and going 3 up, so this is gonna be so dumb if I miscalculate, but could be it. Then remove this, I think. Remove this. Grab that. 1 meter. Here. 1 meter here. And I feel like I have forgotten how I did the... I mean, no one's going to notice or care, but just for the sake of standardization, I'm going to see how I did it at the other... God, it's so far away. Oh wait, no. There's some here. I want to see how I did the pillars on the slope. Huh, okay. I made a mistake because... Okay. Fair enough. Just gonna have to build it from here, I think. Alright, perfect. Okay. So yeah. I believe this is the alignment. I should have just made the blueprint of the slope version just so that I don't have to do this every single time. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's just a waste of time. Basically, I'm not sure whether my slope is at the correct alignment or 1 meter higher or lower. Which again doesn't really matter. I don't think like it's gonna grind to a halt if I do it wrong, but I just want to standardize it. Alright, this thing is sloping into here. Oh, it's actually a double piece. Yeah, it's a double piece. Never even realized that. Okay. And that thing actually clips through, but it's not visible because of the track itself. Okay, got it. Off we go. Just to create one little segment of train. God damn. Well, I mean, again, I've forgotten all this and it's coming back, so it shouldn't be this slow after that. But yeah, that being said, I forgot that it's actually a double piece and not a ramp. So this one, zoom across. Oh shucks, I can't load that there. Get rid of that. Zoom it across. Get rid of this. And grid foundation. Alright. Okay, so this is in the right place. And one, two, three. All right, so one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Okay, so how did this even used to work? God damn, it's been so long. This out here, this out here. Make a short bit of track. Short bit of track. Do we really have to get rid of that? Yeah, I think we do. And we can rebuild it, right? Like, it's... Okay, yeah, we definitely can rebuild it, so get rid of this first. I really need to blueprint this. It's such a waste of time. Connect there. Connect there. Get rid of temporary stuff. Leave this goes as well, this goes as well. Alright, there we go. And just rebuild that little piece there. I mean, it looks okay without, but again, why not? Hooray! Oh, do I need to put on my content creator face now? Hey, thanks for the sub! What happened to the textures? I guess I'm really out of VRAM. Yeah, the concrete texture is okay, it's just this fix-it that is very in wanting right now. Oh no, wait, the concrete's gone as well. Very weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised if the game crashes soon. These textures have just gone to hell. Holy shit. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Textures here are okay. It's just over there for some reason. That makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, the moment I step here, the textures go to absolute shit. But if I walk back there, it's okay again. Why? Weird. Very weird. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Should be 10. 11. Oh shit, nearly fell down. 12. 10. 11, 12. Alright, we're past this pillar. It goes south here. Pretty sure there's a way to kind of like go straight through without like hitting any of the terrain. I did it before in the previous run. Could be right here actually. It's so hard to tell. Anyway, I'm just gonna build the train up to here first. So double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the new Blade Runner jump sound is just so satisfying. It needs a landing sound though. Right now it's only the jump. I think this tree has got to go, unfortunately. It's going to be in the way of the... It's the only one of its... Oh no, there's another one over there. Another one over there. Okay. I thought I committed tree side, whatever that would be. Okay, so we can connect this, get rid of this, and start building our line. Ow! I can't tell if it's oriented correctly. Okay, it is. A part of me is unnecessarily paranoid that saving and loading is gonna crash or not load or whatever, so I'm just gonna do that right now. Not chicken safe because that's the previous one. That's two.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
It'd be hilarious if it crashes. Hooray. Oh, and the signs are lit up now. They actually weren't when the blueprints are placed down. Oh, it's a little bit... okay, I can actually dismantle this from... Yeah, as I go along, just dismantle the ruler that I had earlier. It's temporary. Also, it's meant to be temporary. But it's good that I don't need to like run along that and dismantle it. I can just do it from here.
Comply.
No, I don't think I will.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Okay, go back. Steel beams. Gas is still there. I'm not sure if there's like a gas pillar inside the terrain or something, maybe? Strange. Oh wait, before we go anywhere, just get rid of this extra little thing that I made. Actually, no, that'll be useful still. Can we do it here? No, we can't. Just leave it there for now.
Harvest.
Now it's iron. Okay, what else do we need? I guess the next thing is concrete. Concrete and steel beams. It's gonna get enough of them to do like 5 or 6 so that I run back and forth. Concrete. There's no iron rods here, so I need to get them from the... Yeah, I am running out of iron rods. This couldn't be the first bottleneck I have while building this shit. Ow. I hear stingers. I freaking hear stingers. I always have this paranoia of when you do really long train lines, it just starts waving back and forth, and the best way to prevent that is to build alternating trains first, just so that the angle is determined by the foundations alone, and then connect the alternating little bits. It probably doesn't matter, but it's a preventive measure. Like so. So that's alternate and then alternate again. Because we know that these sections which are freshly built are not going to be waving around. Whereas building from the end of the line, floating point or whatever could frigging out of pipes. Talking too much and not noticing it. Okay, we definitely need pipes as well. We're gonna run out of pipes before we finish this segment to the end. And we're out of quartz. And iron rods. And everything. I also just realized the time. Holy shit, it's 7:30 AM. I got stuff to do soon. We are pretty much out of resources here as well, so let's go home. Chop what we can back in here first. There's some pipes, some steel plates. Let's take a stack of each just to be safe. Steel, cable, plastic. Okay, so I think I am done for this segment. Obviously, the plans to kind of do up the lighting in the central area were thrown into disarray by performance issues. Like, stream was just so bad that it's not worth doing it now versus after they improve that. So we went up to build some rails and I guess get acclimated to my blueprints, which I've forgotten how to use. But it seems to be going okay so far. I guess the rail that goes around the map is about 1/6 done at this point. It's going from north all the way to the west now. Yeah, this little stretch is always so stuttery. Not sure why. And it always freezes for like 5 seconds here. And then from here onwards, performance just goes to absolute shit because this is the main area that we're building everything. These mountains are new, definitely. Like, you can't even get to them. They are out of reach, but they look really good. Okay. There's not much else we can stuff into the train to clear up space, I don't think. Got lots of concrete, we got lots of steel beams, we need some more pipes, we need more quartz, I think. And we need more iron plates. It's gonna fill that up and then this section's done. What? Okay. I'm kind of peeping the Streamlabs screen as well. When I look away from the building, the frame rate is much better. Looking towards it while I'm in the hypertube is just asking for trouble. Alright, let's see. I can get rid of stuff I don't need. I don't need motors. It's all full of shit. Did I have a awesome sink up somewhere? No. If I did, it'd probably be here. Yeah, here it is. To get rid of stuff I don't need so that I can just bring more construction materials. I don't need quartz. I don't need more than one stack of motors just in case I run the hard disk. Don't need this. I guess that's it. Oh right, why am I carrying this around? Okay. Jeez, this is ugly. Let's just fix that. Okay, neutral color. Much better than the blue tint that was just fighting against the Dune Desert. Yeah, okay. So what did we say we wanted? Some iron plates? Way too many iron plates actually now. Oh, I know why there's no... Get rid of this as well. Alien DNA. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, right there it's... Alright, pipes. Whole bunch of pipes. Ports. Restock copper wire. Restock deuterium. I don't need circuits actually. That's full as well. Should probably bring some copper sheets as well, just in case I want to do the hypertube, although it's unlikely. Copper sheets. Okay. Alright, so I guess we are set for continuing the railroad later on, but... Oh man, this is just not my cup of tea. Where's the... Yeah, this is so awkward. It's absolutely awkward. I wonder... Because right now it's kind of facing towards the center, but what if... all the way flat. Now it's just slightly out of the nimbus for this to actually get any light at all. I'll think about it later. Yeah, I'm done. I really don't know what to say. This is just so different from what I had in mind. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it's just way too dark for my taste. And obviously performance is absolute dog shit right now, even after removing so many lights. Whatever, man. I think I'm done. I mean, it's probably going to improve, so it's not all doom and gloom. And like these are just way too dark to see anything at all. There's no way to work. But yeah, well, worry about it later. I'm done. Really need to get to work. So, save. Wow, from February to June, 4 months. But yeah, I mean, in February it was already pretty clear that update 8 was coming, and I think they were already talking about like the roads and stuff. So there's not much point like doing the train until seeing what the roads even were. No point doing the train line